Let's see. What do I get? My chat. Oh, okay. There it is. Cool. Nice. All right. So yeah, I am clip farming. Pretty much the idea is just that adjust this. It's actually kind of interesting. I don't know how I typically do this. Okay, there we go. Great. Cool. I think that's all I need to do. Yeah. All right. Let me get this going. All right. Yeah, so if you don't know what this is, like I said, it's pretty much I'm just clip farming. I'm looking for opportunities to find moments to note for the players to look back at. If they find it interesting, or maybe it can help them with things that they are working on, whatever the case is. I've already been doing this just a little bit, but I figured whatever. Like I'll just start streaming it and see what happens, right? Suwu has had some pretty terrible moments so far. I will say that he's had some pretty awful moments.
That feels like the state of the game right now. We see Smash waiting towards his presumably LDR. I think that's going to be more reminder with the amount of healing that is going to come through. Darn is level 18, by the way, as well.
So the Melio's coming from base.
He can go to level 20 now, so he's got some more room on top of that.
They see him Besta, so he's looking to clip, but he just...
And they're going to engage on...
I mean, he's like so afraid, the Lucian, because like if he goes, he gets pulled on, and the Melio's not even here yet. So like Lucid's kind of like... I don't know what he's thinking is going to happen. Is he? I assume he thinks that like Smash should go super hard, and maybe he should? I mean, like, if he gets slashed down by Vi, he's going to get Mbessa hard. I don't think they have the peel in this moment to do this kind of play. So it kind of just turns into a nothing burger. So that was great. I don't think Lucid knows what he wants to do in this game. As it progresses, I feel like he's becoming more confused on what to do.
But him being able to survive and function in these team fights is a concern, especially because Showmaker has picked up the Seekers Arm Guard. And they were already focusing Smash. Yeah. But now, the effect of the Seekers Arm Guard is definitely going to be ulting Smash. So, have fun.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure on Smash. You know, his boy Reckless is here watching. And besides that, he's playing against one of the best bottom lane duos. And he's kind of against his old team. Yeah, his old team. He has so much of the onus to try to carry this game and try to survive. He is going to get flanked. And
I'm playing against his old team.
Yeah, his old team. He has so much of the onus to try to carry this game and try to survive.
Unreal that he actually finds a flank. Are you kidding me?
Definitely a concern.
It's like once this play happens here,
Yeah.
they need to recover bot. Like that's very expected. They need to recover bot. They're gonna have TP. Sion should open mid because there's such a large timer, but his bot lane is basing for the item. Makes sense. Jarvan, he can't base because he's gonna be offset from the rest of the team, which is really bad. Kind of like I get that the Sion has to answer this now. What's the Victor even doing?
Yeah. To be fair, a concern.
I mean, that's pretty important. It's a pretty important vibe. But like the Sion, he's just catching this here, so we're just gonna AFK. So we AFK, and it looks like because there's a down set, it gives Ezreal a chance to breathe. Because I would say if Sion showed through mid now, with the boys, and even Victor went through, I think the Ezreal base feels way worse. Like, yeah, they're gonna bleed on the sides for a second, but like, these guys are gonna have to like have an awkward contest on the Baron. I don't know if they know Ezreal has the base though.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Used.
That'd be the only thing. They would have to make like a call out that like Ezreal
Maybe try and
is gonna do this,
flash in that situation, but ultimately,
which is
nothing really
no guarantee at all.
But with Elden closing in on 4 minutes, a little less than
Like maybe you could say he's gonna base because
Prime Lucian is strong, to be fair.
if Lucian is basing for this item, there's a good chance that Ezreal also has the same item just because of like their gold is very similar.
Especially because Showmaker, I think
But that would be a pretty hard call to make.
now, the effect of the Zigzag guys are definitely gonna be
So
ultimate,
they answer the sides as DK. I think I'm gonna do the clip for the flank. Honestly, it's so good. Eco video. If you're curious what this looks like, actually no. Technically, I can't show it. Technically, I can't show it. I mean, it's just well played because he knows that topside is safe. He knows that they have never entered this area, but he knows that, like, for instance, there could be a ward where he's moving. If when he moves through here, he knows there's a chance there could be a ward. That's why he has the sweeper on. But since he sees that nothing's happening, that's when they pull the trigger. The second he identifies, okay, no ward here, they don't know I'm here. Let's go. And now it's fucked. Shit. So well played. It's so well played.
And you lose that Lucian. That, honestly, very strong Lucian. 4 items. You just don't play the game. Showmaker can't do enough. He is fair. He's strong in his own right. So can he kill 5 members of T1, including this incredibly hard deal with Ambessa? Well, the answer is definitely no. And I think, even though it's not amazing,
Literally got them the Baron.
so hard. This is a great angle from Carrier looping in from behind. The team comes through as well. Ult for the smash, top blossom. The ult for the Ezreal does so much damage as well. Yeah, bit of tough one.
Damn, man.
Everything real. The only thing that loses is the amount of shield he has. Yeah, that fluctuates.
Like, if you're DK, like, for sure they lost track of Keria. For sure. And their vision above was not great.
Maybe if they were a little bit farther ahead and they were able to poke him out with culling and they had a bit more vision coverage, so they're not going to be flanked by anything perhaps. But that's not the way this game is playing out.
Yeah, it feels really hard to keep tabs. Members of T1, Carrier's doing a great job finding angles to get behind, so the Vile comes in, he's just always...
There's probably not a lot left to, like, watch from this game at this point. I wonder if I can find the EWC matches for LCK.
Potential engage button, taken away with a flash at least. Zoran says, well, I'm going to get some revenge as they're trying to kill him. That's going to be the next on the ulti, and Doran's kind of walks off. Here comes the Zion. Zoran this time will be forced to flash away, gets a big shield, goes back in on the smash, and eventually they finally get him. Both top laners are taking out.
Aww.
The pace and owner.
Aggressively contest, and when you push him quickly aggressively, it sets up
So-
the strongest ult in the game. This game isn't...
Right now they have 2 lanes. They're playing 2 lanes, right? Playing 2 lanes. Sion's caught in the middle. You don't really go like super hard on him. Unfortunately, Owner gets like kind of close. They kind of getting shredded by the Victor. So that turned out really well. Then Dorn. This time this guy can go all in on the Mbessa. So he loses all his health, which then makes Siwu want to go. Dude, I fucking hate Mbessa. It's crazy how much damage that champion does. I mean, it's probably a better outlook by Siwu. Yes. Kind of surprised. I mean, surely you could have delivered that into Mbessa. I mean, she would have flashed, right? Irregardless. But man, it's crazy how much damage that guy can do to Mbessa onto the Lucian, despite just being 1 HP, because he can have the shield and Death Stance. I assume he has Death Stance, right?
But Carrier once again is flanking around behind. They spotted him.
Yeah, we're gonna find no cataclysm though for Lucid, so that's kind of unfortunate. That would have been a big pick to at least get him down. His flash is not up, so could have been big.
I feel like they had the presence they needed, and they just pushed out again really quickly. They can't give this up though. They need to push back in. Both top laners have TP.
I mean, they have to contest it.
Is being cut down quickly.
Yeah, they have to get in here. Lucid.
He's gonna wall him. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. I'll probably take that as another clip as well. I fucking love it. I think starting from here, I think the way T1 is just one of those teams where you can just farm clips from them because the way how fast they are, Actually, I could call it just decisiveness too. Yeah, I literally could. Because in this case, it's like
They spotted him.
Yeah, they're gonna find him. No Cataclysm though.
layer the zoning.
That's kind of unfortunate. That would have been a big pick to at least get him down. His flash is not up, so could have been big.
I feel like they had the presence they needed, and they just
Because they know no matter what, these guys are going to contest it, right? They're going to walk in and they're going to try to fight you. So you know that's a guarantee. Smash is their main carry plus Victor.
In here, Lucid.
So we missed the Q. Jarvan's now getting delayed. And Smash is trying to get try to figure out what the fuck to do, right? Technically, Jarvan should be more towards where Smash is, and Smash should be more towards where Jarvan is. But like either way, like he's overstepping, right, to kind of figure out what's going on. And he gets played. And there's nothing he can do. Obviously the Milio R comes through, but they're so quick to get it. And Showmaker's like, oh fuck. Like I need to like get in there. He actually should not flash. Even though he does kill this guy, he shouldn't flash because he is like the core carry. Like he needs to like save himself. Man, T1's just too good. In these moments, T1's just too good, and DK is definitely like pretty bad at deciding how they want to turn. I wonder if I can find it. LCK EWC. Oh shit, look at that.
A lot of game already represented, so the Lucian kind of slots into that power spike quite nicely. Twisted Fate into the final answer.
Look at that! That's awesome. Someone actually uploaded it. Cool. Hopefully they don't delete it. That'll only be the problem. So they took what was even the draft? I guess we'll find out who is second pick off this. Okay, so their second pick. So they 1-2'd Ashe Seraphine. They 1-pick Rumble. Oh, it actually says on the left, the bottom left. Whoops. Didn't even see that. So they 1-pick Rumble. Jarvan into Ashe Seraphine is very good. And Aurora is also a ton of damage. So the only upside is that Seraphine has good AoE shielding to help kind of offset some of this damage. And then they pick Galio to again further that, despite Galio not being really a great lane into Aurora. So, and Rumble also kind of eats him up. So like the Galio is like just pretty much there to help the team. They banned Ryze. Low key, the Galio prop might actually been the best pick they could have gone. Because I do find it pretty hard to see the Ashe surviving these moments. And they're gonna do Ashe Neeko. Or sorry, Caitlyn Neeko. Bard is banned. I feel like they banned Lucian. Okay. They probably could have slammed a Corki Nami and just like fought them head on. To be honest, because they're already going all in. So like, don't get me wrong, the Neeko is like not bad, but like, I don't know. That actually probably would have been a better outlook compared to a Caitlyn. Ezreal is usually the safer choice, so they could have also done Ezreal, Neeko, and I actually probably would have preferred that. Yeah, I think the Ezreal Neeko would. If you're gonna do Neeko, Ezreal would have been more enjoyable too. Oh, it's Galio top. I didn't even see that they finished out with an Akali mid. Galio top. I mean, it still does what they needed it to do. It just means that they get a different carry, right? Because, like, what was he going to pick into Rumble anyways? He could basically play Jace. He could play Jace. He could play... There's not a lot of good stuff into Rumble. Not really. Like there's some other range tops you can tech into, but they're not necessarily the best. Yeah, I guess this is kind of it. Yeah. I mean, like because the other version is just going like tanks, like other tanks, right? Like M-Bessa, you could play M-Bessa into Rumble as well, but and that would have been okay actually if they went down that route. So if you notice, like for the bot lane, like they're playing on both sides, like the Ashe and Seraphine. All that is just so they can get poke damage from like however these guys enter the lane. Carry is like pretty much trading HP while contesting them to just get control. Ouch. Ouch. There wasn't really a lot for Taiyun to contest, so he kind of just walked in and he's trying to like step in and avoid the Q, but he got hit by both. So that's kind of just lost his all of his conditions and it will never recover off. Are you kidding me? Did they really just lose the bot lane just like that? There's nothing for him to contest yet. And if you look at what Kellen's doing, I mean, like, if he's gonna contest this way, like, oh, I don't have my thing. Oh well. But basically, if he's gonna contest forward, Kellen would need to be here to at least get some return, you know? Or Kellen would need to be here to get some, like, either way, if he's gonna walk forward, he needs to walk forward, if they're gonna do this at all. So he walks forward to get hit by 2 Ashe autos, plus a Seraphine ult, Q. Oh my god. Oh my god, he literally lost the lane. He lost the lane within 2 seconds. I'm not gonna clip it because there's no point on clipping it. Like, it's just, holy moly. That is so rough. And the Jarvan also did 3 camps on bot on the instance that he might find a look. And at the same time, after all this is happening, I'll put on some sound.
Yeah, being a little worse for wear towards that bottom side, and it is going to be an early
Meantime, all this is all is happening, Zen was just doing Raptor start, right? Like, Zen just did a Raptor start, and so he just ganks. Actually, he doesn't even. Do they know what Jarvan's doing? I think he's doing this because he's assuming that Jarvan is crossing up, he's pathing up too. And one, obviously, like, if he looks for this and like Akali wants to play forward, he can imagine, but more importantly, like, he's just doing this just to relieve pressure on mid.
Seen the Ashe Seraphine be this devastating, to be honest. Speaking of devastation, Owner making his way in towards
Also, Vikla seems to be consistently a play. Oh, he gave it to Zen because he didn't want to leave. He didn't want to have to walk all the way around and lose more of his wave. That's kind of funny. I'm kind of curious, for the level 1, did they know what was warded? I mean, if they're warding the Raptors camp like that, for sure there's no wards on the right side. They would never, like, ward more than that. So yeah, it was always just like a look. It was always a look. I don't know why he's hugging the right side though, because like if he's starting Raptors, I don't know. He's just kind of disrespectful, I guess, in the end for how he's doing it. But I've seen Vikla like always die to plays. That's so rough. Oh my fucking god, you're kidding me. So Faker? Oh my god. This is okay, I'm gonna save this one because this is kind of interesting. Because normally you would not see this at all, because Zen is topside doing the crab, right? He's taking the crab. Typically you would stay in mid, regardless. You would stay in mid. But he just runs it down into bot. Because these guys are playing super aggro. He's probably going to lose the mid wave, though. I assume. Surely. I'm still going to note it. But, like... Kali Aurora. Let's see how much he loses on mid for doing this. Because, I mean, Zin's gonna eat the wave, I assume. They get two... Yeah, he's gonna lose the whole wave. So is that actually worth it?
Ironic, I think if Faker knew in this setup from Keria, they're just way too far forward here. If Faker knew that they basically didn't need him to make this play,
So the only thing that's funny about this case
like he's a whole
is...
behind right now, but I think this is worth it. It's
One... I would never expect mid to be roaming here. For sure.
kind of
But
ironic.
they actually die anyways, regardless of Akali coming
I
down.
think if Faker knew in this setup from Keria, this is
Like,
worth
it's
it.
just...
It's kind of ironic.
Oh my god, this is good, such a good fucking eat by Seraphine.
But I think this is worth it. It's kind of ironic that if
I mean, he just has to cleanse it right away, I guess.
Faker knew
Because also by him getting locked and slowed, Ashe is getting the boosted MS from approach velocity.
this
So she's able to quickly make up
way too far
the ground,
forward
and already it's over. And like, if you notice also,
They're just way too far forward.
Kellen pumps his E towards Seraphine, but he has to throw it to Ashe because Tayo needs to get the...
Faker knew
Oh, outta
that they
here.
basically didn't need him to make this play work. I think he probably wouldn't have dropped all of that.
So they literally just lost this 2v2 without Akali. Like, the Akali roam was actually not needed at all. But irregardless, it was just very interesting to show it as a clip just because... Yeah, you don't see that. You really don't see that at all. Oh, nice. So Owner just randomly dies.
Right in this early game, and being here and
When this composition is going to be able to come back against what T1 already has, because as we get later and later in the game, this composition just seems
I mean, Owner wants to clear back up. There's no... Why does he even go for this? Like, if I'm Raptor, it's a really good call out by Raptor. In that, like, the wave is coming back out again. So the natural play for any jungler on T1 side, blue side, is to gank bot, right? Like, they're screwed again. There's no way they can play the game. But the problem is, I feel like it's so fast that, like, and it's like so obvious. I'd rather waste Jarvan's time coming into bot. So yeah, I don't know. He just kind of just throws the body in and he dies. Which should mean that Ashe or Caitlyn... What? You're fucking kidding me. What? Because this should solidify a crash for PFX. These guys are doing such a good job of getting chip damage and just playing the 2v3. Jarvan has to hit the Ashe. He must hit the Ashe. He's doing this. He's gonna flash it. Oh my fucking god. But even if he flashes it, it doesn't do anything.
Even though their health bars are looking pretty good.
Jarvan just needs to sit here and wait. He can't go. Not yet. He's gonna waste a bunch of time doing this too, but like he has to wait. So he goes early. This guy heals the dodges it. The Q hits. Oh my god.
In the wrong position. They do take down the Jarvan as now Pays looking for even more flashing forward for Taeun, and he
Jesus.
down. Double kill comes on through, gets the hawk shot as well. And Kellen, I don't know
Oh my
whether
god.
Gaming is going to say
Oh my god. The game's actually just over off that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm also going to do this one. Like I said, I'm literally clip hunting here. So this is a 2v3 botline scenario. Dude, crazy.
Even though their health bars are looking pretty good.
Actually nuts. It's just so over on ball lane. Because if I'm Xin and I'm looking at this, one, can I contest this Raptors? If Seraphine comes, yeah. So already that looks like what's spinning in their head. So Seraphine's coming. He just sends it. Akali stops her base to stay for that. Oh, come on, dude. Don't. The Galio R comes in. Oh, man. Faker's such a fucking insane team player, by the way. Like, Jesus. So Aurora's gonna get a timer after this. Also, these guys pushed into Krugs afterwards, because the Rumble showed not on top side. And the Galio's giving a boost of health for jungle. Faker is such a... Dude, I could do so many clips from this, honestly. Like, I love the Raptor contest too, because like it makes sense with the way the timers are aligning. Galio and Rumble... Yeah, so Rumble hasn't based either yet. Oh, that's also why. Rumble hasn't based yet. But like, Faker wants to base too, right? Like, he wants to base here. Like, he definitely has gold. But the timer is like so good, like he doesn't want to give it up. And because he doesn't give it up, it leads to them getting even more. And yeah, the Aurora's gonna have a first move on bot side, so we're gonna see what is that. Did they just get Dragon? Did they get anything off of it? So this is the Aurora timer, but Kellen's already dead. And I have no idea what the hell he's doing. What's happening bot? Or the Caitlyn's almost dead. They just got caught again. I mean, they almost killed the Ashe, but like... They're like burger flipping big time on bot side on a 4-0 Ashe when they had Aurora first move, and if they ever time it well enough, then they can actually get something, but they died on the Aurora timer, so it's even worse. But baited Beam into a longer fight where Pace has some good outplay, gets the triple kill, then it puts the pressure into the Raptor camp and get the kills there as well. And now it's like, you know, Taven is flashing arrows to survive. The arrow would have killed him, the damage 100% actually takes him out there if he gets hit by it. Now he's down flash, more vulnerable again, and I mean, it's crazy. So not only is the bot lane game out pressured, and the Jarvan obviously cannot continuously match this. It's just not something he can do. Akali's hard for them to make any plays onto. Neeko is... Just Neeko. Neeko is on bot side. Even though she should be fishing mid, because she's literally doing nothing on bot. I think the only thing she's doing on bot is like if the Ashe was going to push it and she wanted to hold it. I think that's the only thing she would do, but the Caitlyn was going to get back there in time, so Neeko should be on mid, but she's not on mid. They realize Neeko's not on mid, and once they realize that... I'm waiting. Okay. Once they realize like Neeko's like not going to be doing anything, then now they know it's just a 2v2, and they're much stronger.
Now he's down flash, more vulnerable again, and it's real rough as the woes continue.
Oh dear, Flash Encore going to come on forward. That
interesting.
Out from Taeun, so at least he's
Seraphine Flash.
Now another cooldown is going to be missing. Okay, we're going between the worlds here. Is Vikla doing a bit of damage? Crescent Guard comes in and that's a power slam from the Cataclysm. Faker going in though, looking for that perfect execution. He'll
Faker might take the E.
Now escape from Vikla. The flash forward though from this Aurora. And Faker
He's dead.
should be going down. Never mind, just one more auto would do it, as Vikla does have red buff, but Faker still...
He's not dead.
towards that
Wow.
side of the map.
He didn't die. Okay, well, they kind of into that a little bit. It looks like they were trying to... No, they don't even have Galio.
Forward, that is a cleanse out from Taeun, so...
Oh, I see. Well, he tried looking for it. I was actually kind of curious if they could have cheated this situation, because, like I said, if they see Neeko bot, the Seraphine could definitely just move up. But it does give relief to Caitlyn and Neeko to play on the tower, which is probably not what they want. So maybe they don't want to do that. The only way this would work is if they got kills on top side and then you have like Akali TPing on bot. That seems like a little much. So he stops this guy from doing red. He knows Aurora's in his face, and now at this point he needs to back off. Because making the Rumble move a little bit is already fine enough, and he can just go do the crap. So Owner just bites off more than he can chew. So this here, I want to see how this turns out. I'm just going to save this on my clipboard. So the whole idea is that, you know, you're using Seraphine ulti first to get the cleanse, and then you have Ashe Arrow, and then solidify the kill. So let's see if that actually happens. Can't believe he lived.
What's going on? Faker playing out of his mind right now. That was absolutely crazy. And he saw the angle. He knew the second part of his ultimate there. He had the damage. You could see it in his position that he already calculated that he wins those. It was pretty. Now
initially, your owner looks like maybe he's overextended again. He's on, he has vision, so he wants to put pressure on, he wants to take some of these cooldowns and Faker coming here and follow up. But watch what happens here is in live, by the way, we can't watch replays from the ban.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah, replays are just illegal. AD carries gonna get traded. That is
They did have to trade
Ash.
Ash for it, though. I definitely would not have done that.
Bait some of these cooldowns and Faker coming here and follow up. But watch what happens here is in live, you can't watch replays from the ban.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
No. Yeah, replays are just illegal. AD carries gonna get traded. That is probably a trade up for Tane, I would say. Who is, I guess, collecting. He has completed that first item. A little bit sad to be going collector when you're this far behind, but that's okay. Not really going to judge the builds because there are far more important fires to be extinguishing.
Think about if you got a ton of kills. Like you have all the extra collector
Okay.
build as well, and you just be so rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna get clips.
I mean, he does have 75% of the kills.
Get a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Faker gonna be unleashing his teleport as he dances around mid lane, but so far he does have a slight CS advantage as Raptor looking to try and get out of here with his life. We'll see whether he can do so. He's a little bit upset that his camp was stolen, but we'll just clear out his control ward. Still haven't any bricks just yet, as one grub was secured. Faker taking a little bit of damage here, but does avoid a fair bit of it at the same time, so he'll be alright.
Yeah, the grubs being active here is kind of
I mean, his bot lane is Omega, right? Like, his bot lane's super strong.
this dragon now here
There's nothing these guys can do. They do need to start stacking drags.
Arrow. Yeah, nice.
It seems a little hard for them to get mid-move for a dive bot, so for now it looks like they're just going to play 2v2s for kills versus, like, actual dives. Unless, of course, they get them low enough, then the Zen can just kind of move through. Yeah, it looks...
Well, he'll go in. Victor is going to end into stealth here. There is perfect execution.
Uh...
1 for 1. Faker will be taken out by
Faker once again was maybe getting baited. He reacts well. However,
Well, he does go in. Vikla is going to head into stealth here as there is the perfect execution.
That was cute.
Finds the 5-point strike, and that is going to be a 1 for 1. Faker will be taken out by Raptor, though, and Ona is not quite able to save his mid lane.
I mean, Faker is pretty fucking strong in that situation, but... He's just taking the blue. Yeah, so, like, they're not progressing... They're not progressing bot as much as they want, but again, that's just because physicality into Aurora, like, she has to kind of trade in to get the push. To create pressure so she can actually shift around. And so because they're not really making as much progress anymore, they're like, send the duo mid. Like, Akali is strong enough, the Caitlyn's not going to do anything if she so happens to went bot anyway, so... This is definitely the right call.
Yeah, we'll be very close to going down, but like I said, still survives here. The thing push is, you know, something crazy, like the lead that Hayes has on Ashe doesn't necessarily translate into, like, he can solo kill Caitlyn in the lane, and the Caitlyn has great way clear, so Hayes can't really do much, except set up a play with an arrow, for example, follow one, as Faker's gonna be really threatening around there, like jumping like this, you never know, what might come into it. Speaking of, Raptor once again is at the ready.
Yeah, he was prepared. Oner's making his way down as well and carries there at the same time. So BNK, an intelligent choice to not opt in for that extra fight. Do have now Kellen rotating over, pretending to be Raptor here. C1 will be going in. Oner finding a good angle, pressing guard comes on through there. Pop up on it. Ulti comes down from carry there as well as Hayes keeps himself alive, and he's just doing too much damage. Can't answer now. Faker comes through.
Fucking own them.
There. And, you know, it's a small win.
I mean, they're always going to have mid-move. So, like, no matter what the Ashe is, they're always going to have priority, right? And so by having Ashe mid, the Seraphine is now unleashed to do whatever the hell she wants. The only thing they have to be worried about is, like, the Jarvan looking for plays on mid. And, like, it's going to be awkward, because, like, if he R's in, there's a chance he can die trying to leave, so he pretty much has to be in range to R, to Cataclysm, and then EQ out, or something. I don't think he can stand and fight at all. And of course, when the Seraphine gets her 2 items, like, it's even worse. So, Nico is spacing, so they can't fight on mid yet. So there's a free move, no matter what, for them through this. So the Seraphine and the Ashe dip because they don't see Nico. So they're already in bot. No show. The Jarvan's fishing on bot. So, like, the way they're trying to play this is, like, BFX is trying to get a kill on bot before the mid party settles, instead of trying to get sums on mid, so then that they can try to make a future play to disrupt, because they just think it's just so over playing through, like, the dual lane, that they have to just try somewhere else. Like, they must try somewhere else. That's what they're thinking. Technically, if you know these guys are, like, kind of shifting and, like, looking for things into bot side, what if they can tell? Because ideally, it'd be better for them to make a play on Galio. The Galio has no flash. The Rumble is strong. Like, I would personally like to kill the Galio one time and sack the bot turret, because it's just kind of hard to defend anyways, and go from there. But it seems like they're not going to do that.
Yeah, he was prepared. Intelligent choice to not opt in for that.
And they know there's, like, a lot of resistance going into these areas.
Pretending to be Raptor here.
And the Zen goes in.
Talon rotating over, pretending to be Raptor here. C1 will be going in. Owner finding a bit
So when the Zen goes in,
pretending to be Raptor here.
I'm trying to think what he's thinking, because the Kali's already showing on bot. So no matter what, and then like the Aurora's not there, so like they know there's a possibility this could be bad. I think the only reason why he's doing this is because the Caitlyn's clearly on mid. So it's like, for now at worst, it's a 3v3. So Jarvan goes. They get a fat Nico ulti. The Nico E is supposed to be on Xin. Oh, Kellen fucked this up. Because when Kellen gets this, the Nico E, the Nico E should be on Xin for sure, because he's trapped. They need to kill him and get out. That's all you're trying to do. Eating this is like, you're not. This guy's not dead yet. He's not even remotely dead yet. Because then the Seraphine art comes in and they get stalled, and he's able to heal. And then the Kali moves, and then it's super fucking over. I like this as a team example. Because for me, for this should be see, BFX as a rare. That. So I wonder if they can actually kill Xin here. Like, if he E's him, does he die? Because he'll get EQ, which is at least like 200 damage. He never goes. I wonder if he would actually die. I'm actually not sure. He might not. But they should still try. Because even though they push the damage on the pace, they're never killing him. Like, he has flash. Like, for sure they're never killing him. I think I think you have to at least try. There's a chance. There's literally a chance maybe he'll kill him, right? But by not doing what he did, like, it's just... Yeah, I mean, the game's over now. I'll just let it play out. There's probably not going to be too much to pull from. Yeah, this game's over. Ashe is way too strong. The Seraphine's picking up way too much gold from fights. So, like I said, when she gets her 2 items, I don't know what you do. Like, there's gonna be the healing's gonna be overwhelming to the point that you'll never kill anyone. Like, the Xin and the Seraphine will probably 1v2 the game. 2v5 the game. They could easily 2v5 the game. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you see, like, the Jarvan's finally like, okay, let's, like, get his sums. Like, we're gonna go, we're gonna try for this. They spot owner in the river. And notice again, so this is kind of like nice because he actually flash R's. Bummer, I said he needs to save his EQ, so he does this correctly. And it even can like continue the like forward. But holy shit, look, it's just they just don't have the fucking damage, man. Like, the Caitlyn wants to go forward and hit. She really does. But the Galio TP just... I think it's the Galio and the Kali who are both TPing. I think they know they're both double TPing. And so it's like, it's literally impossible for him to go in. And he still tries to go in to help the team, but it's just too late. They just don't have the damage. And I mean, they do get the Ashe Flash, so most likely what we're going to see is they're going to try another Hail Mary on this guy and pray it works. But again, if it doesn't, I mean, it's all they can do, right? It's all they can do. Mid farm is so shit. The soul laner farm is so shit this game. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's just going to die. Yeah, Equalizer goes down. Michael goes damage, but they just lose the rumble before anything can really happen. Tane and Raptor looking to try and rotate up, but honestly, this is just kind of a done deal. They're going to clear out that top out at the same time. You can probably stick around in that top lane, get that one all the way shoved. They go to Rich Arrow to help them out in this mid lane. And there's an encore.
Interesting.
Slightly optimistic there. This Divinatory should just be safe down, and we are approaching a 10,000 gold lead, sub 19 minutes in this game number 1. And I was like at the beginning of this series thinking maybe BNK stand a chance. Well, definitely not in this game.
Certainly not. I think a lot of things went wrong. I think things went wrong.
Yeah, Faker's gonna get out of there though. He's on the power flash that way of Q, and that will at least keep him alive.
I mean, Faker's like just fine. I mean, he's not like not a god tier Kali player by any means, so I'm not like expecting him to just 1v9, even though he is 7-1. He should be able to 1v9 this game, but like I'm not expecting him to 1v9 this. T1 just has to stack drags, wait for Baron to spawn, do a fast turn when Baron's up, and GG the game. Like, you notice they're pushing into the top jungle pretty quick. Galio has a shift timer, and he should take it. I mean, he's doing another wave bot, and it looks like he's doing another wave bot because they decided to do red. Now he's cycling, or now he's shifting in, and he doesn't die. I mean, he basically just doesn't die, right? Like, this is not a bad look by BFX. It just sucks because, like, it's obviously Doran has like a pretty easy look. So like the Galio comes through and blocks some of it. Then the Seraphine healing comes through. And it's just... He's literally standing on Rumble R the entire time. They threw everything, and they barely could kill him still. Oh, and he has Hex Drinker. Well played. They're going to get the Baron and get the wave pushing and start opening the inhibitors. Because fine here in practice and in like honestly even game state might have been a game win play. Like, it was a really cool angle. They're able to delete phase everything across the top right. Equalizers there, even ace. Oh, just block, but they just attempted to kill him and they kill him. But it's everybody dying while doing so. I'm like, mission succeeded. I guess you got phase. Yeah, this is super over. This is super over. And then we'll figure it out from there. The figure it out from there part just hasn't really happened. And the game has evolved to what, 12,000 gold lead. Okay. I need to get some water quick, but yeah, I need to get some water quickly, and then I will watch maybe 1-2 more if I can, and I need to do some other stuff. Yeah, I just need to get water because, like, holy shit, I am parched. Okay, so we watched this T1 versus DK. Oh, this is LCK though. I watched that. Are these the only EWC games? I guess so. Huh. Interesting. I guess we're just gonna watch this one then. Because it's like the most recent, right? So it says their first pick, so they first picked Lucian, right? That's how the order works. Yeah, they first picked Lucian, and they answer with Yunara Nocturne. Interesting. So we get Yunara Lulu, which I mean, people would play like Aphelios Lulu into Lucian, when he was good. It kind of sucks because Lucian or Aphelios was like really, really good for a little bit when they did the crit changes, and then they just kind of nerfed him. Not sure where Philios sits right now, but so they answer with Yunara Lulu into Lucian Milio. Okay. They throw a Nocturne down. In this game, they had Vi, Xin, Jarvan removed, but unless hold on. Actually, hold on. Before I go into this,
And they had that Baron still running for another 2 minutes time as well. In Twisted Fate, but a lot of the game power already represented, so the
ah, shit. Well, this is probably the easiest way to do it, right? I'm trying to judge if... I assume the bans go this way, because it would make sense that they banned Annie, Vi, Varus, right? And so they banned Ori, Karma, Lulu. They banned Lulu for Ashe Seraphine? Yeah, that would make the most sense. So there's 2 junglers up. Pantheon was up, and they decided not to pick Pantheon. I don't know if it's because they think Milio's good into Pantheon per se, but they took Nocturne over Pantheon, which, to be honest, I probably would not do. And they just ripped a TF. Because in the end of the day, to them, there's like a ton of different junglers they could just play into Nocturne, so they didn't really care, right? So they ripped the TF, and they banned Cassio Jace for the TF. Well, Jace is like a flex / top, right? So they banned Cassio for him. Out of all things, Cassio.
Just a little bit more of a
And so they get a
Yeah, it might
rise.
just be that orange buff towards the top side of the map. Scalen's taking some time thinking about it. I imagine that's going to block it, and there it is. Those are your drops.
And they took Renekton. Renekton Wukong. Renekton as their blind. I'm actually... It's like, I get on one part on why they banned Jace. And that, like, in case they don't... Like, because they're probably not going to blind top, right? So you're going to have to blind top. But it would make more sense for them to target the Gnar, if anything, than picking
I
Renekton.
feel like the second round of picks from T1 just hit a bit flat for me.
Whatever. I guess it's just like what they wanted to do.
You see match here. Upper bracket still, as neither of these teams getting eliminated here today. Right now, it's looking like T1 are full steam ahead, up against Team KTRX. Like I was saying, I do think that this composition is an upgrade from what we saw last time around, and Lulu Yunara could potentially hold its own in this lane. Vikla did move up to see whether there was any overextensions from T1's bottom lane, but isn't going to find any joy, and we'll just head back towards mid lane as these minions do crash, as Faker is already in position. I think this is looking good though for BNK. They've got some great lanes, especially towards the top side. Of course, Leo will have a bit of an advantage over Doran, although we have seen Renekton in the early game do kind of okay. Should be a power point for BNK, and I think this bottom lane can definitely tussle with T1s in the early stages as well if this Q can get stacked here from Tane.
Well,
And it looks like
right
right now,
yeah, when you think about all these matchups, it's matchups that in lanes that will have very low power jungle attention to this Wukong and Nocturne jungle matchup, so like they can't do as much 3/6 as a lot of other junglers would. So I think that does favor
E-start to avoid the W damage. Okay.
really make a big impact to one of these lanes out there struggling. So BK should be able to generate a pretty strong position for these.
I want to see how the mid situation goes.
I'm not saying that neither of these junglers will gank this entire time.
Because, I mean, if it was Rise Pantheon, oh my god, I don't know what the hell you pick in mid. Like, I feel like it would be so torturous if that was what they ended up having compared to a Nocturne.
As they haven't died in 2v2, they haven't been pushed back at level 1, and therefore I'd say that we're certainly off the races for a much better game number 2. Still, T1 going to be absolutely fine.
Seems that Yunara Lulu is doing a-okay so far.
He really is. He wants to play aggro, and he's going to try to beat T1 in here a little bit as we go fast rotation.
It's a really nice little trade, though.
He
Like,
really is.
they're clearly moving into the river for the guys, right?
And he is.
And Helen,
He really is. Tatum loves
Taiyun would have to walk up and fight him, technically.
to play
Taiyun's like just running away, though. Like, Helen's going for an auto, right?
aggro.
Aggressively here in this lane.
He really is. Tatum loves to play
Yeah, Kellen went for an auto,
aggro, and
so he actually ate a little bit of damage.
as we do have a fast rotation for Raptor, but T1 or not.
Oh,
Maybe they will.
shit. They just lost that.
The blue stuff, but Raptor is going to face check
Also,
over here.
oh, okay, he didn't use the sphere yet. I was gonna say that would have been
He's going to
terrible.
be successful.
Oh, he missed his
Wukong
Q.
not going to be winning any tussles here in the 1v1 at the moment, as we can see, but Faker actually finding some angles towards Vikla as well, who's pressed the ghost button already.
You're fucking kidding me. Is he dead?
To get that gold card
Oh
up, and
my
Taro
God.
Does manage to sidestep the wild cards as Raptor
Faker's
will be
dead.
chasing Faker away. Blue card, oh dear. Doesn't actually matter. Obviously, had a spell shield, so Faker was definitely going to die.
Wonder wants to make some of this play. I don't think he can. This is really rough.
Huh.
I gotta say, I saw the angle that Faker saw. Okay, Owen does have flash. He might try to force something.
Redmond going to be successful.
to play aggro, and he is going to try to bait T1 in here a little bit, as we do have a fast rotation from Raptor, but T1 are not going to take the bait. Maybe they will. As we do have a fast rotation from Raptor, but T1 are not going to take the bait. Maybe they will.
Yeah, Taeyeon very low on the blue.
Loves to play.
Actually playing.
I like these little trade moments for sure. I think these are always nice to kind of look at from a ball lane perspective, just because it gives you reference on how some of these trades can go, especially if you've never seen them before, right? Like, what does he have? Does he have stacks built into
It
this?
really is.
No, he doesn't.
Player aggro.
So he doesn't really want to go for this because he doesn't have anything. They would have to just like full trade.
Aggro, and he is going to try to bait T1 in here.
Yeah, I think it's just, it's for sure good. Yeah, no, it's definitely good what he did.
He's going to be successful.
Faker Saw, okay, Lorne does have flash. He might try to force something here, but I think best case he just delays Victor's back. I saw the end of the Faker Saw. I was like, I think he flash both cards, he might get the skill. He just does not quite have the damage there. And we're going to continue to fight in the jungle.
Yeah, what Trickster does. Get an
So Wukong is just being a little bastard. Oh, what happened bot? Like, so he comes back with a base. They both have bases.
They had full information.
So the Lulu used everything. Yunara used Q, and no stacks.
And
Oh,
so no joy
the fucking
there.
Milio Q
Really
hit.
gonna come through as Taeyeon. They had full information. Is just going to leave anyway. Looks for a bit of an angle towards.
Carrier literally backs up to the left
And so no
to get in
joy.
line,
Flash forward
and they're able to go.
through as Taeyeon's
Damn,
in a lot of
dude.
trouble in this bottom
And then
lane.
Carrier's-
Vision goes down. Carrier looks
Oh
for the
my
angle. The
god.
dash the dash forward.
Oh
And
my
the double kill
god.
should be coming
Holy
in for
shit.
Taze. He
Damn, these guys are
collects it.
fucking
He's
good.
getting angry,
Shit.
but he's got a nice little shield from a nice warm hug from Carrier, and he will be A-OK.
Wow.
Once again, just winning in this bottom lane.
Hayes is such a monster player.
Well played.
Yeah,
Yeah, because look at this. So he's playing to hold the wave, right?
Taeyeon's Q is stacked, but he actually runs away for a lot of this. Doesn't actually get the.
He doesn't even take that much damage for this situation. I'll probably show this as well. This is like not bad at all. Like these are nice, interesting trades to display. Because he's able to fight forward with the Milio W, so he has like some like reach, right? Hits the Q, autos, doesn't E forward, gets Lulu polyed, and I think this is the go timer. Because the Lulu is supposed to hold poly for when Lucian jumps in, right? So she bit now because she was afraid that Lucian because he didn't eat yet, right? If he eat forward, then you poly, and then you both slam, and then maybe you can get it to work, right? But he does it early, and then once this hits, it's like, oh shit! Like this Lulu has nothing. So then he goes forward, and the Milio is flashing. By the way, the Milio instantly flashes to get into that. So
And they flash on him when his Q runs out because they're like, okay, well now you can't compete damage-wise. If Doran gets hit by his Q, he's probably dead.
Yeah, needs
Oh,
another
not
boomerang, but
quite.
instead, Clear is going to have to back away because Ono was in the area, and so both of them do go home. Doran actually 5 CS in the lead as we do get that reset, and the teleports bring them back towards his top side. So a little bit unfortunate there for Clear. Felt like that should have been a kill.
I thought with the Scuttle Crab speed boost, he was going to get it for sure, but he just was a little bit too scared of the potential Wukong in the area, which would have changed the trajectory of that play completely.
yeah, I don't know, man. That was. This is gonna be really rough. This is gonna be a really, really rough game for them again. Because like when Lucian's ahead,
Yeah, now you got Ono moving towards
like
the side.
especially on two champions who both want to like flex on mid waves, it just like pour all their damage out right away. If you're lagging on that, I mean, it's like it's awful. It's not like you're playing like Ashe, where like maybe you provide something, Jhin maybe you provide something, right? But as this, it just looks, yeah, near impossible. I also like that. So like Wukong is finishing out the bot camps, right? Notice the Nocturne. He's already playing on the crab, so they know they're giving up the crab for, you know, like whatever, like they're for the drag, right? So TF shifted into topside to like give cover for Renekton briefly while that timer's happening. Then he comes back mid. Then Renekton checks to see if the crab is gone. Okay, now he identifies the crab is gone. Yeah, of course, keep in mind, like, obviously, like, if Nocturne was looking top this entire time, he could get played on. But most likely he will live because he has ulti. I actually really like this sequence a lot. Huh. How would I say this sequence? What would I call for this? See something that's called just like vision. I guess I'll just call it team play. I don't know. I need to customize the color for this quickly. Okay. So this is vision plus cover. Risks, confirming top crab.
See that word, but
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely, it's very small. It's not like a big thing to say per se. But like I said, it gives Renekton safety to get the wave first. Then he checks. There's no show by Nocturne. The only downside is that when they're pulling the drag, like, one, he should pull it below him, right? Two, the TF is probably never, like, walking into this. Like, he's probably always just pressing his R to, like, join. So, the drag should be pulled down. The dual lane is going to flex and get whatever the hell they want. Then they're going to move forward, so it should be a 4v3. But unfortunately, they catch themselves over-flexing on bot while pulling the dragon upwards, so they get played on, and they die. And that's owner's fault. It's Faker's fault. It's bot lane's fault. It's like everyone's fault. Oh.
And you called it out right away, like Faker's destiny wasn't really going to be able to do anything except get some temporary vision. You already, as you mentioned in the draft as well, like Nocturne's just like, alright, well, that's down, and I'm gonna toss my ult in. Fakers didn't have anywhere to go there on this early NTF. So Vic Last probably doesn't make necessarily initially matter if the bottom duo comes over, but they don't. And then he gets rooted here, which ruins everything.
Like, it kind of looks like he was actually fishing for a bot play. Yeah, he was. Oh, that's interesting. He was literally looking to make... But if he was doing that, why would he do it in front of... I guess it's just a misexecution. And the dragon was bait the entire time. But it's awkward for Wukong, because if he gets latched on by Nocturne, he probably loses his flash anyways. So, like, it seems just riskier than it needed to be.
Yeah, it's not looking fantastic. I don't think it's the end of the world, and he's Twisted Fate, right? So I don't even know whether he's necessarily behind. He's even on farm, and he just makes more money. Just kind of unfair. And there's only 2 assists over to Viktor as well, and so hasn't even got the kill goal. Those are 2 kills to go to Raptor. And not picking up kills, definitely a great thing. But could have been nice for Viktor to be able to accelerate himself. And you can see the items are basically even between our mids. However, Oner can make his way towards his top side as there's a hop out from Clear. Doesn't have Mega Knight just yet, but he outplays it. And then the paranoia comes in. Oner's dead as well.
Okay.
Finally celebrate with a Mega Transformation and a slammable.
Interesting.
But could have been nice for Viktor to be able to accelerate himself. And you can see the items are basically even between our mids. However, Oner is going to make his way towards his top side, as there's the hop out from Clear. Doesn't have the Mega Nard just yet, but he
They just don't have the damage for this? I mean, I guess the Renekton literally has no AD.
However,
Yeah, he literally has no AD. The Gnar just jumps away. He has no flash, by the way. So what is the Wukong supposed to do? Oh, did he Q the tower?
However, Owner is going to make his way towards his top side.
Ah, fuck. I think he did. Oh no, he didn't have Q yet. So who the hell autoed the turret?
However, Owner is going to make his way towards his top side.
Someone did. I don't know who the hell did, but wow, that is very unfortunate. Yeah, they just don't have the damage. I mean, he has tabbies too in this circumstance. He has full HP. And even though he's in mini Gnar, yeah, I think the problem is just that. The problem is just they just don't really have AD. Okay, so we got to see now an all-in by Yunara.
Stacks are coming along quite nicely, and Clear finally gets ahead in this top lane matchup.
Well, there's the wild growth here as Taeun trying to get some damage.
Where's the poly?
Coming along quite nicely, and Clear finally gets ahead in this top lane matchup.
Well, there's the wild growth.
I guess he technically can't poly because this guy's always gonna Milioar it.
Trying to get some damage down onto Pays, but the answering ultimate there from Carrier is just too good.
Also, technically, when this is happening,
well, there's the
I think Kellen is supposed to flash onto this guy. Because if you notice what's the problem with this play, it's like, yeah, like if Lulu could heal, right? And like start running towards this guy, and maybe like because like she needs to be hitting. She's not auto attacking, so basically Yunara's getting autoed like what? Like at least like 3 or 4 times by Keria. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they just tried to win the game on their own in bot lane, and it failed. And honestly, every time you fail these kinds of situations, it's just so lost. Now he just gets TFR'd. Now he just gets TFR'd. Faker's very down to sack waves. Like, at least in like these 2 series I've watched from him, like he's definitely down to roam. And it's something I've been noticing a little bit more, at least in some of these games right now, because like obviously they buffed or they gave you more lenience to like shift to look for moves. Oh yeah, that's feeling great, bro. I mean, Milio no Q, like he's thinking he's free, he has flash, he just lost his flash now.
As they get the wild growth as well, looking for the kill onto Carrier, who ults to try and keep himself safe.
Yeah, I mean,
aggressive flashes on top of Raptor. Oh man, he could smell that shutdown gold. Is now Taeun looking to try and go in as the Realm Warp brings Vikla over, but it's a dead Taeun once again. And yeah, Kellen also going to be going down. Raptor going to hold on to that shutdown as long as he can. But honestly,
yeah, this game's pretty over. Yeah, so it seems like mids that can make impact plays, TF, Annie, Ahri's not showing up as much. Talia has gained more attention. They seem to be taking a bit of a stride forward. Ryze, obviously Ryze is like a huge one because Ryze is both a strong carry and he can actually shift. So seems to be Ryze of these picks.
Yeah, it's not really working here as Phase. First down on Vikla. He's going to have to help the hub, but is at least going to survive, as we're not diving towards the solution just yet. The game isn't quite that far gone. As now Raptor just wants to find his own jungle. Just doesn't seem to be allowed to. Clears that Albert. We've got Owner taking down Vision in the BNK jungle. As Raptor comes in and is a little bit too late with that control ward. So that's a successful steal over to the Wukong, who has now kind of repaired what was a pretty unfortunate early game situation for him by stealing away cancel over the place. And Raptor's time really has just been taken up trying to get this bottom lane back on track. And it's just a Kraken Slayer here. Phase has so many other items. Is now clear. Looking to try to take down Doran. The Hyperproc, not quite enough damage and calculated.
Yeah, it's Renekton's in hell, but it doesn't really matter in the end of the day. Like, the Lucian is Omega, right? Omega Prime. Alpha Prime, whatever the hell you want to call it. So at this point, what do you do? I have no idea. Like, they walk in, the TF can just port, push you off. But the only upside is that they're kind of leaving like their bot exposed, but they're definitely playing like more 2 lanes compared to 3 lanes, it seems, as of late. O is very willing to use their TP to kind of recover a side. And he does not do any damage to this Rise. Like, none.
Yeah, if we get Soul, which we probably will, with these games we've seen today so far, you never know how quickly they could end, but it's so incredibly different. They have Wukong reacting. Also, Twisted Fate, by the way. Also, Lilio, which is pretty good, and Evolution. I mean, I don't really need to say more, but I just don't think that it matters because they can win the game without dragons at this point. And Vigla is trying to sideline right Rad's turret. Like, he knows that he's the carry now in this game. If he wasn't going to be in a kind of 2 to 3 carry comp, assuming that the Gnar got online in this game, he was hoping he's got a sideline threat. We've got 2 other carries from Lights off the reposition. We've got Lulu for engage with an offense. Like, this comp is great for the engage. It's just so far behind. The class just kind of soak up all
I mean, the best they can do at this point is the Rise can. I mean, the Gnar and the Rise are strong. Like, they can in a way lean on their sides for plays. They just have to be very mindful of the shift timers that Lucian has from pushing mid. And also the Yunar has to be extremely careful to not like just like instantly die. Like, the fact that Faker survived that is just so dumb. Because they have to, again, they have to make something happen on side, right? Like, that's the only thing they have available. So the fact that he lives, he gets out, means that they're completely exposed everywhere else. So the Renekton, like, cheat the ball wave. Obviously, they can press here, they can take the camps. Has nothing they can do. I mean, there's no Nocturne R. Like, I have zero. Like, I'm not scared of this guy at all. And now he's like literally pressing them in, right? Like, that's exactly what the Lucian should be doing. Gets all 3 bot camps basically, so that sucks. So the Nocturne takes a hit for doing that play. Still 3-0. Still 3-0. The crab is spawning, but like, you need vision on Baron technically because like, they don't have like a really strong Baron pull, but you still have to respect on getting vision for it because they can do it, right? Like, it is very possible for them to do it. And so like, sending it down mid just seems like this guy has to be inty. It's big time, right? But he has flash, and his ADC is like really weak.
Yeah, they do get away. I think I saw it really do anything. This was there as Emilio to make sure that they're all growth.
I mean, the only upside, I guess, is that they have Gnar shifting, but also there is Renekton TP.
Yeah, they do get a wild growth, but
so like, Gnar is here. Renekton TP. Yep, there's the Renekton TP. Then we get the port. I mean, I will say that they did have the Rise on shift too. So, and they probably didn't notice that the Rise was porting so quick. So he kind of surprises them on the right. Trying to see here is, could the Rise have done more? I mean, Taiyun just dies straight up if he keeps going, so no. The look just can't be actualized that well. Nah, they can't really go too hard. Huh. Fuck me, man. This TF is too good. Yeah. I mean, there's still a decent amount of chunk in this game, so I'm kind of curious what they get done on the sides. Because in this case, they have Baron, right? The Renekton is contesting the wave while they're on drag, while they're doing mid. So, like, obviously, it's like kind of like an error by Doran. And so it just becomes to be, like, can they finish this off, right? Their positioning is, like, really stuck in here. And so, what? It requires Wukong to just throw his body, but, like, you're throwing your body into Mega Gnar. So they're like, yeah, this is not really a thing. So they need to get the hell out. But the Rise is coming out, right? So naturally, like, Clear is going to go in. And the Wukong, fuck ton of damage there, actually. The Wukong is still fine. I mean, he was out. He definitely did not have to go back in at all. Like, they were good. They were good to go. So he goes back in to reinitiate. They do kill the Gnar.
Take down the Gnar to start this fight off, but he's going to get traded for. Tane is dead yet again, and pays on.
They just do too much. They just do way too much.
He's going to from his way down, has the ghost, so gets on in there.
The Milio Q also just wrecks them. Oh my god, you see that? Like, look, this Milio Q just stops Gnar from even trying to do anything else afterwards. And since he's still CC'd, then the owner goes back in. And Lucian's just pumping his RN because, like, the guy's open. And the Lulu, I mean, they're just disconnected as well. Yeah, I mean, the dual lane's just disconnected, so T1 smelled blood and they just took it.
Alongside Wukong and before that even happens, but it's a cute little that is a lot of damage on clear. Not quite enough to take it down just yet. This local flies out and Tane have a couple of inhibitors here. And now the rest of T1. I think that T1 should very comfortably at least grab a couple of inhibitors.
They do die though. How do they die? Oh, is it they're just playing too hard in between the two towers? Is that literally it? Because here right now it is pretty awkward. Like Milio doesn't want to be here. TF technically does not really want to be here either.
Couple of inhibitors here, unless B&K can find themselves a team fight that they've been.
So he has to flash away. Oh, and it separates pace. Yeah, it's just an error. It's just an error. That's all it is. Yeah, they do play through two lanes. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Interesting. I mean, it's not bad by any means, but it is interesting to see that. Also, it's interesting to see that Roamer's... He's 8-2? Really? Is he really? Bro. You're kidding. Holy shit. Holy shit. They're on a 4-game win streak? 4-series win streak? Romer's ripping it, but it's actually kind of interesting because he's very low in his CS per minute. Which makes me curious. It's not as bad as it looks. Scout is doing terrible, but this is really god awful to have that low CS per minute. It's really, really bad. I have no idea what's going on in those games, actually. Be kind of curious to watch those. I already watched this. So this series is this game is basically done. I actually got a decent amount of clips. I'm still missing a lot for mid, so maybe I need to like pump more into mid clips. I mean, I still have a little bit of time. Trying to think. Oh, he has 330k subs. Oh, I thought I said 33k, and I was like, this is just some random guy just like uploading stuff. Like, no, he actually uploads a lot. That's pretty nice, actually. Damn, he actually uploads all the individual games. I did not know that. Oh, I could watch Bro games. I don't want to really see Bro versus T1 though, because I just watched a whole bunch of T1. I mean, this is like probably a good thing to watch per se, but like I am curious to see how Bro is taking these guys out. But he only uploaded one recent Bro series. Oh, I see what he's doing. Of course. Of course. So he's only uploading T1. I got it. Never mind. Never mind. He's literally only uploading T1. That's like, it is not helpful for me. Like, it's not helpful for me. NS versus Bro. Did I watch that? It looked like I watched it already. Bro versus BF. I was watching some of it. Well, we'll finish out with a little bit of this. It's a ton. Okay, so what I might need to do is I might need to diversify the regions I'm watching, because right now I'm watching a lot of LCK. I think it's mostly because for LCK, you know, this is where you'll watch the best laners. So no matter what, like, you're gonna get something good out of it, because it gives you an idea of where a matchup should push. Like, how good can it get, right? Also, because their games are cleaner, it's typically easier to follow them and kind of like figure out what's happening. Whereas if you watch LPL, there's so many things happening at once at times that it's hard. It can be hard, man. Like, it's why sometimes watching tier 2 games is harder than watching tier 1 games. Because with tier 2 games, there's so many random errors and like variables happening, more so compared to a tier 1 game, that you get kind of lost in the sauce. Like, there's just endless stuff to list that you can improve on. Yeah, I think, like, honestly, if you coach in tier 2, you definitely can come out a better coach than a tier 1 coach, in a way. I think not a lot of tier 1 coaches can just go to tier 2 and actually coach well. Because they, like, there's the expectation of someone just doing the right thing always is just not there. So their first pick, so they first pick Panth, slam Ash Seraphine, and so we get the classic MF Nautilus into this duo. Skarner into Pantheon. I mean, we've been seeing it. And they slam a Gnar, but then they get a TF in Pantheon, which just already makes, like, topside, like, brutal if they have a counter pick. So what's their counter pick into Gnar? Oof. That was up. Ouch. That's bad. That's bad. That's gonna suck. So if he plays it well enough, casting, I don't know. Oh, I thought he was gonna play TF top too. I mean, like, he could play TF. Oh, he is playing TF top. Oh shit. I mean, that is on the rise.
All right, game number 2. Rose on a 7-game winning streak, a 3-match winning streak. Nongshim, kind of the opposite, but even a longer losing streak. They got 2-0 the last couple times out. Let's be honest, everyone gets 2-0 last 3 times. Like, we have games, unlike esports. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's the kind of anti-Q1 loss for them. Like, sometimes they have the unexpected, really close game against top team. Yeah. And then sometimes, to lose to DRX, Split is going to ignore.
Well, now I'm curious. Okay, so we're off to a terrible start. So, like, if he hooks in, I assume really all he's getting out of this is they're gonna crash on 2. But they're not gonna be able to touch the wave. Like, after this trade, can't crash on. Like, they're gonna crash on 2. It's gonna bounce out. And, oh, I see. Yeah, that's actually literally what he's looking for. Because the Pantheon is doing Raptors into a bot invade. So, if they just let things be... Yeah, okay, I get it. Is he gonna go after Gromp, though?
I don't think Plague gave permission to get him to sleep over.
Also, they didn't. They couldn't even crash on. They're actually able to slow it enough. It looks like they're fighting for 2, but to me, this, you can let it crash. They will ward. I mean, they're not gonna ward again, right? Like, they're trying to harass you while you're under the turret. But they could have just dropped a little CS. The Pantheon should take the time to do his blue buff because he knows he's unseen.
Ward's gonna do a lot of good.
Yeah, it's huge value.
but
And Gideon will just be like, well, it's okay.
he kind of just gave up on the play.
Gideon just always makes an impact
So now I'm kind of confused what's going to happen because I think the Nautilus is screwed, no? He's down so much HP.
Seraphine this season, obviously, but has a lot of experience on this pick. One is better.
These guys, and also knowing that the Pantheon has to leave bot side, I mean, yeah, they're just going to go out. So, I mean, he should cheat a base if he can. And the Skarner's right there, though. So here we go. A 1-for-1. Not the worst, but it is the downside of the cheese, like the cheese gank, or not gank, but the cheese invade, and then also Nautilus hooking to preserve the wave in a sense. Like, yeah. The only upside of this is that the MF getting the kill actually got her enough gold. Oh, that's actually kind of annoying, isn't it? That is actually super annoying. Also, Lita just fucked this up big time. Like, what is he doing? Does Plita have W?
The Sponge is gonna look for a second pass here.
Like, first off, I assume he should hit W, he should toss his Q out, and he should be tanking at least 2 turret shots. At the very least. I assume. The Nautilus is doing a good job to, like, prevent, but, like, why is he double E'ing and it's not even on Teddy? Is he just, like, really that bad at missing? Oh, he had W. Yeah, he butchered that. That's crazy. Okay. Plita butchered the dive. Got it. Fire that, man. Not trying to be that mean, but, like, that was really bad by him. Really, really bad by him. He should have tanked. He uses W. He throws a Q out. And it should be fine. I mean, TF just lost his sums for just contesting forward, but the Skarner also lost his Raptors by doing that. Oh my god! He shouldn't, but the Gnar already used his TP too. The TF isn't even TP'd yet, and the Gnar is still losing. But also, why did the Gnar not go boots, cloth armor? Like, why did he go double longsword into the TF? I don't know. But the fact that Sponge is looking for this play... Oh, dude, and if you also look, the Seraphine's not even thinking about defending the Raptors either. The bot wave is clearly, like, pushing out, so there's no reason for them to... Dude, they really suck. Oh my god, they just suck. I feel like the decision making by NS is just so weird. In that situation, that just looks weird. The TF is smarter. The TF literally has Tabby, so he has MS over Kingen. He's basically unkillable from Kingen. He's just gonna farm with his passive. And if he doesn't get any more CS over, like, if he doesn't, like, chip Kingen down at all, he doesn't even care. Like, he's just gonna go up in gold. So he's gonna go up in gold. These guys do a... Pantheon, literally the GOAT. So only Taliyah got to go in, but they're all inning the Nautilus. So for a start, this already looks not great. If I'm Seraphine, one, you know, oh my god. I'm trying to think what the hell they needed to here, man. I mean, yeah, it is very telegraphed, I guess. Because the Taliyah literally is not moving through mid. He's moving through fog. Which gives you, like, a pretty clear indication, especially with bot lane holding the wave. Like, yeah, like, you know what we're doing. So if you know what we're doing, they're gonna get really far. Do they have?
Thousands of people right now.
Do they have their
His word in though, at least. Sponge is
dude? Nah, this is actually a kill. They get them here. This works. This for sure works. I'm trying to think. So I'm gonna put this under Talia. Talia Aurora. I don't know when this was. When was this? 3 days ago. So it was the 9th. I think the biggest thing that happens in this like little play that we're seeing is that if these guys just flash on Teddy, like I don't know if he has Ash W, but at the very least he needs to try like just hitting the E on Teddy, flash in Teddy and making them like fight into them because they win it. But Talia is first always. So they let them get all this space and then they all in the Nautilus, which yeah, obviously like whenever you see that happen, you kind of know like it's pretty fucked. And if we look at like Roamer, I think he can wait. I mean, obviously he could like I feel like he could wait a little bit before doing the R, and this would turn out even more insane. But irregardless, they clean up. Oh, dude, actually, yeah, Roamer kind of misplayed that. Roamer could have gone way more value from that.
It's not quite as much hype for this Garner as the earlier one we saw today.
Support Garner is the truth.
Yeah, so that's what he was saying. Very curious to see if this Talia can get more
Scouts is not.
negative afterthoughts from Talia was actually meta and choosing to pick a lot and basically doing
Scouts is not him in LCK, I guess, right?
Could be shocking as well, the thoughts you have. Yeah.
That's just what's happening.
Still does not have level 6. But it does, so I don't think they really want to tango with these two down here, even with the Misfortune strong base damage. Doesn't have the setup. Doesn't have ult actually either for a few more seconds. Casting is. He is just kind of his ultimate if there was to be a scrap over these grubs. That Gideon is quite famed for, thanks to he knows that he always goes grubs.
He just gets them. I'm very curious about his percentage take of grubs. I don't know if we actually have that stat.
I think it's out there.
It probably is.
I've been seeing a lot more grub priority too.
Yes. It's kind of like Aftershock.
Like
The rest of the team would the earlier one we saw today.
Support Garner is the truth.
Yeah, so that's what he was saying.
if we look at what Gideon's doing,
Have negative afterthoughts from Talia was actually meta and choosing to pick a lot and basically doing zero
the
damage.
ball crab is spawning.
It's kind of like Aftershock, but for thoughts.
Could be shocking as well, the thoughts you have.
Yeah.
I suppose. I think it's still
These guys have control, so he's not even bothering. He's just instantly traded into grubs.
doesn't have the setup. Doesn't have ult actually either.
He's not even bothering looking at this.
Casting is. He is just kind of fighting, but he does have his ultimate if there was to be a scrap over these grubs. That Gideon is quite famed for, thanks to he knows that he always goes grubs.
He just gets them. I'm very curious about his percentage take of grubs. I don't know if we actually have that stat.
I think it's out there.
It probably is. Might be like a team stat.
It might be.
Hey, yeah, if you notice, the TF is not growing his lead like
There's 2 grubs, and it's like, okay, just count how many grubs you have.
at all in terms of like CS differential.
Grubs ruin perfect games.
But like I said, I figured once he's going tabbies, he's definitely playing for Econ, which is very reasonable. Like,
Okay, I trust the magic for this guy. Yeah.
he's not gonna die,
Pretty good right now.
Yeah, the Phage
and he
shot
will still be up gold.
we had that stat
So
earlier for casting when he was pushed out by the gank, and he has not been able to buy anything since.
that's pretty baller. I like it. We'll see. Like, look at that. Like, he literally just bought 2K of items,
He's gonna keep that lane, which will
and then he ported.
with this Talia, right?
Instantly ported so the Gnar actually can't pace.
Before you walk even that down.
Now he is scarier.
Yeah, just like we had Coach Tom's.
Like, now the Gnar actually has to be a little careful of him.
Imagine you could like press a button once per game just to listen into the cast for 10 seconds.
Damn.
I don't know if they like what they heard from us.
Yeah, it also doesn't feel like it makes much sense.
But the MF has BT, so yeah, the MF has BT, so she's kind of chilling. And when they do these, like, if you look at like their entire NS's plan is Seraphine's through mid, they have really good vision on bot, like really good vision on bot. The TF exposes them, so they know that they're fishing into bot as well. The Pantheon, in theory, you would think the Pantheon, because he's looking top, you think he would start leaning into bot with his ulti, but he ultis on the Gnar. Yeah, honestly, if I'm the Pantheon, I'm definitely not doing what he did here. I think they're lucky that they didn't get screwed over on bot side as much. Like, yeah, they're pretty lucky. I think the Ashe should also just start by throwing the arrow. Like, She could already send the arrow out. There's no issue. Where did he arrow? Oh, dude, they literally hit it at the same time as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Their execution of these dives are just horrendous. They're actually just horrendous. That's crazy. She picked up 2. She literally picked up 2 kills. Oh my god. So I think watching NS, you know, I said like no matter what, usually you can see some decent laning, whatever the case is, and I was thinking, and that is true. But holy moly, are these dives by NS just so bad that I don't even know if it's worth watching more. Like, their dives are horrible. What is happening, man? It's not that hard. Like, how do we not know how to layer our ultis at all? I have no idea. I mean, Diablo is literally... like, he's shifting into bot. He threw his arrow, there's nothing. So obviously he wants to go back mid because it's a nothing play. Like, what's he going to do? He's going to sack the wave? But then he just walks right into Aurora and then he just dies. And it's just like, okay. And... oh my god. I mean, bro doesn't even look like that scary of a team by any means. Like, individually, like, they're players, right? Because, like, I've already noted, like, a few mistakes are occurring by them. Like Gideon. And yet, it really doesn't matter because in the end of the day, they're just playing as a team. Really, that's really it. I mean, like, there's still decent enough players to make it like wins. I'm sure the KT thing was KT a little bit of inting. Possibly. But this NS series, like, I don't know. And like, look at this case. So Ashe has full sums. Aurora's first on shift. Okay, cool. So she's gonna dip away, I assume, if things get too scary. So now she's gone. Do we know where the Skarner is? Yeah, he's literally right around the corner. So Pleato can get a fat R. Gideon already lost all of his HP. And then Roamer misses his shit. So now he's in trouble. So now he's flashing. Skarner... actually, it kind of looks like Skarner picked up the wrong guy. But like, damn, dude. What are we doing? I don't think I want to take any notes of this. Okay. I need to go do some other things. It's like already 9:10. I need to take care of some other stuff. But expect me to try to do a little bit more of these streams because like I am trying to build up this, like I said, this like large set of clips to look back on. But still need to kind of configure it better, but it's a good way for me to upkeep on like what's going on meta wise. And just spent like 2 hours just like looking through games. But yeah, I'm done. This is terrible.